Once, there lived a sweet-tempered tabby cat whose name was Cinderpaws. Unfortunately, her mother died young and her father married again. His second wife was a sharp-clawed calico, and her two daughters, a pair of horrid, haughty Persians, were just like her. In a word, horrid. The horrid Persian sisters loved to boss Cinderpaws. The first Madam Snout hissed, "Paws! It's your job to clean out the ashes from the hearth. That's why you're called Paws. Get it?" And before she had finished sweeping the grate, the second sister, Miss Puff, mewed, "Paws! Don't dawdle. Light up the fire and heat my milk with a dish of fresh salmon flakes." And as she was warming the milk, the horrid calico mother snarled, "Paws! Why haven't you chased the mice out of the pantry yet?" All day long, Cinderpaws swept and scrubbed and fetched and carried. In the long winter, the young feline ladies were invited to the Royal Catnip Ball. For a whole month they tried on velvet ribbons, frilly collars, and tiny bell-adorned booties. It was Cinderpaws, of course, who helped them in and out of their rich accessories, and who brushed and groomed their luxurious fur. Her own fur was practically matted, and her tail looked like a rag. The big night came, and poor Cinderpaws was left at home, sitting alone by the fireplace, licking her paws. A small mouse, a friend of hers, squeaked up to her and said, "Dear, dear, don't fret. A good fairy godcat is outside, and she says that you shall go to the ball." Cinderpaws ran out to the courtyard, where the good fairy godcat told the young tabby, "Be sure to leave the ball before the clock strikes midnight, or your beautiful coat will turn back to scruffy tabby fur, and you will be more embarrassed than you ever have been in your 9 lives." A gilded chariot, pulled by 4 white mice, took her to the palace, and on the way, her fur shimmered into a coat of pure silver, adorned with a collar of sparkling sapphires. When she entered the ballroom, all feline eyes were upon her, including those of her sisters, who did not recognize her. The handsome cat prince, a magnificent Maine Coon, asked the new arrival to dance, not once, but again and again. Before the evening was out, he had fallen head over paws in love with the mysterious young beauty. He was about to ask for her paw in marriage when the clock began to strike 12. "Oh, you must excuse me," exclaimed Cinderpaws, and she dashed for the door. As she leaped down the steps, one of her tiny dancing booties fell from her foot, and she had to hop to the chariot. In the morning, the cat prince found the lost dancing booty, a tiny slipper of shimmering glass, and ordered his royal servants to take it up and down the land until they discovered the paw that exactly fitted it. When the prince's servants came to the house where Cinderpaws lived, her horrid Persian sisters were eager to try on the slipper. "It fits me perfectly," sniffed Madam Snout, but she could not shove her thick, fluffy paw inside. "You can call me your Royal Meowness, because my paw fits better," purred Miss Puff, but it was clear that her paw was even less able to slip into the delicate booty. The royal servant looked up and saw Cinderpaws sitting by the fireplace that she had been cleaning. There was a bit of soot on her nose, and it made her face all the more charming. He said, "Would you care to try on the booty, miss?" "Why bother with her? She's just the kitchen tabby," snapped the horrid calico mother. "I would like to try, thank you," said Cinderpaws. Her paw slipped in perfectly. Who would have thought it? "Our quest is complete," declared the royal servant. "What?" exclaimed the mother. "You've got to be kidding!" "You idiot, you've got the wrong cat," protested the horrid sisters. But the servant was already calling for the chariot driver to take Cinderpaws to the palace, dressed in her scruffy fur, exactly as she was, and wearing her normal paw pad on one foot, and her dancing booty on the other. As Cinderpaws left the house, the mother of the horrid girls yowled out, "Good riddance! We've had enough of your cheek." But Cinderpaws knew that she had found true love, and the very next day, she and the cat prince were wed, and the church bells rang out with a joyous meow all over the land.